What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to the $10,000 SBA EIDL stimulus update. SBA pays up. Oh yes, it is hump day, February the 10th, 2021. Please do me a favor. Give this video a thumbs up. Hashtag EIDL with your comments below. Copy and paste the exact title of this video. And don't forget to tag John Cornyn, Jackie Rosen, Big Ben Cardin, and your two state senators, and share this all over social media. And if you'd like me to not only help grow your business, but fight like hell to get the EIDL loan forgiven so you don't pay the SBA a dime, I ask that you please subscribe and hit the bell. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have another stock pick. TYME, even though it pulled back a little bit today, still up over 30% in the last week. I've got another one. So you're going to want to grab your pen and paper, pull up a chair, grab a cup of coffee, glass of wine. Here we go. All right. We got so much fucking breaking news in the last 72 hours. It's not even funny. There's widespread reports in the last 12 to 18 hours that the SBA has started to pay out $10,000. I can't even believe I'm saying this. $10,000 EIDL grants or the balance thereof. Because don't forget, the first group to go were the ones that already applied between late March and the middle of July when the SBA ran out of the emergency EIDL grant, which was $1,000 per employee. The next group to go is the ones that are indeserving of $10,000 that applied between July the 15th when they ran out and when the law passed on December 27th. Stephen Carlson said it. It's also all over Instagram, not that I trust a damn thing that goes on in that site, and even Facebook and Twitter to some degree. Until I see a bank statement that has the SBA wire transfer like the grants happened last year, I'm somewhat skeptical. However, did you hear what I just said? How long have we been here? 11 months? And there's reports out there that the SBA is officially wiring in the balance of $10,000. One person on Twitter, I can't remember the username, somebody find it, claims they have 3 employees and they got $7,000 this morning. But we need to find that. Somebody find it. But I need you guys to do me a favor like you did last night. We had over 100 people say they've got the targeted EIDL advance email. 1/3. We had over 100 that responded. They got the email. 1/3 claim they're in middle income. And one guy is in Lebanon, Ohio. Does that ring a bell? Lebanon, Ohio, pinned in the top comment, is Steve Chabot's territory. He's the chairman of the House Committee for Small Business. He put out the one-page summary. His district is middle to high income. Somebody got a targeted EIDL advance email, and you can see it in yesterday's video, him and I going back and forth. And he's in Lebanon, Ohio. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if it's the IRS code is a lot more liberal or loose than we thought it was, or is the SBA simply saying, look, we got a pile of $20 billion, and it may be even more than that. Some say it could be $40 billion as per Section 332, but let's assume it's only $20 billion. Well, if 9 million applied and the first group to go are the ones that already got $1,000 per employee, let's assume it's no more than 1 million of the 9 million. Well, $20 billion is way more than enough money to get everybody an average balance of about $6,000. They're going to have somewhere between $8 and $9 billion left over. So is the SBA getting an alert from Congress? As per Jackie Rosen's amendment on last Thursday, pinned in the top comment, where she said, wait a second, we need to remove the caps on the loan and the grant. Don't believe me? Go watch it. Her and Miss Isabel Guzman, the new head of the SBA, are going back and forth on a live streaming video from last Thursday afternoon. So there's a lot going on right now. At a minimum, at least a third of you that are in middle or in one case high income areas are getting invitations for the targeted EIDL advance. So here's what I need you guys to do. In the comments, once again, have you gotten a targeted EIDL advance email? And if so, when did you get it and when did you apply? Has anybody out there gotten an approval email? In other words, congratulations, we're about to send you the balance of the $10,000, and this is very important. If you are some of these people that I see floating around on social media, if you can prove and or confirm without sharing any of your personal information that you got a wire transfer, and it started about 1:30 in the morning East Coast time. If you got a wire transfer from the SBA getting you the balance of 10 grand, you need to speak up, and you need to speak up right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been fighting like hell for the last 11 months for this day. At a minimum, a huge chunk of you have gotten emails, hundreds of you, maybe over 1,000 at this point on this channel with 60,000 subs, have applied for the balance of the 10 grand you were promised as per congressional intent. And if we could please get somebody, if you're out there, confirm in the comments that you got a wire transfer this morning from the SBA for the balance of 10 grand, because here's the deal. The email started going out Monday, February the 1st. It's now the 10th. So that's 9 days. Remember, the law says they're supposed to pay you or explain why they denied you within 21 days. So I would suggest that everybody watching that's already filled out the application, take the day that you applied and fast forward 9 days, and let's see that if you get paid or at least approved 9 days from now. So again, I need to hear from people. If you got an email, say it again. When did you apply? Say it again. Have you gotten an approval letter? Tell us in the comments below, and make sure to white out any personal information if you are one of the several that I've seen this afternoon claim that the SBA has in fact wired you the balance of 10 grand. All right, let's quickly review. The next to go are those that applied between July the 15th and December the 27th. Every single one of you, maybe about 1 million strong, are due a full $10,000. I expect those emails to go out within the next week or two. Why are they staggering this, Jason? Well, as I said before, the SBA only has a few hundred loan officers and paralegals that are in charge of this. And I'm totally convinced, based on how fast this appears to be going, it's mostly algorithms and machines. They're checking to see if you filled in those 20 boxes. Is there a number in the grid in terms of 2019, 2020, and 2021 revenue? And maybe, only maybe, the humans get involved to just verify the 30% economic loss that needs to be in that grid, because everything else in the application, as we've all seen, can be read or screened by a computer. Before I let you go, stock pick to come. Once again, make sure everything matches. Your name has to be exact with your checking account. If you're an LLC or an S Corp, it has to be exactly the same on your app as it is in your business checking account. You can't use a savings account. If you're a side hustler or a gig worker, you can use your personal name, but it has to match exactly what you have in your personal checking account. Can't use a savings account. You need to check everything 9 ways to Sunday. And as I said yesterday, I would only fill out the application between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. Why? Because if you run into trouble, and I don't expect you will, you can call the SBA, 800-659-2955, and say, hey, I got a question about such and such. Can I speak to a Tier 2 supervisor because I'm in the process of filling out my application? Don't take advice from anybody that's been there less than 5 years. If they say they're brand new, you hang up and you call back. 800-659-2955, and you ask for a Tier 2 supervisor. All right, now for the stock pick. This is a bit of an experiment, ladies and gentlemen. I've been in the markets for 30 years. I manage money for wealthy investors for 14. I have a private DM list that's hundreds of people long at the moment. We've made an absolute fortune, but many of you are totally inexperienced, so allow me to throw out a disclaimer. If you've never traded in the stock market, this is not for you. I need to do a basic 101 investing, probably live stream or two, to walk you through why you need to start funding an IRA, an IRA, a 401k through mutual funds, index funds, or what's called ETFs, exchange traded funds. This advice that I'm about to give out is only for experienced traders. And as I said yesterday, you never put more than 10% into one idea, and you never chase a stock beyond the limit price that I'm about to give you. If you listen to that piece of advice, you'll never blow yourself up. The way that people lose their ass is they go all in, they average down. Before you know it, they got half their portfolio in one idea. And what happens if that doesn't work? You get destroyed. It ruins your psyche and you end up doing stupid things. So without further ado, as a reminder, I gave you TYME, Tom Yellow, Mary Edward, last week at $2.30. Even though biotech pulled back today, it still closed over 3. That's still a 30+% gain. And in my opinion, over the next month or two is going to head towards 4 and perhaps beyond. Today's stock is NXTD, Nancy, X-Ray, Tom, David. Limit order, 170. It traded 180 and change, a low of 160 today. That means you go to your broker, you may even be able to do it now up to 8 p.m. I think it's 174 up a little, closed at 172. You put a limit order in at 170 to buy. And again, it's no more than 10% of your trading account value. I'm not talking about your investments in your 401k. So if you got 50 grand in a trading account, you put no more than $5,000 into that idea. Limit order 170. If you guys continue to pay more than the limit price that I gave you, like some of you did on time, that's on you. That's not on me. When I say 170 limit, that means 170 or better. And in some cases, it's going to pull back. 160, 155, great. You get a chance to buy more, perhaps even at a better average price than yours truly. So ladies and gentlemen, today's a great day. I need to hear from everybody in the comments. And until next time, hey, always remember, I love each and every single one of you. And thank you so much for watching.